Hi everyone, welcome to EV Exclusive. I'm Nina Margitello and today we're in Ucluelet on the west coast of Vancouver Island. It's a 1.5 hour ferry ride from Horseshoe Bay in West Vancouver to Departure Bay in Nanaimo. From Nanaimo to Ucluelet, it's a 2.5 hour drive. It's always fun to enjoy the journey along the way. We stopped at Cathedral Grove, which we highly recommend if you want to get out, stretch your legs, see some of the giant Douglas fir trees. Some are more than 800 years old. All that fresh air made us a little peckish, so we stopped at the Wildflower in Port Alberni for some baked goods and sandwiches. Side note, I was born and raised in Port Alberni, so a shout out to my Port Alberni peeps. An hour and a half later, we arrived in Ucluelet, which means people with a safe place to land. Today's property is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom townhome across the street from Big Beach. It's 1,600 square feet, and it's actually not for sale. You can rent this home on Airbnb if you want to have an adventure on the island. Let's go check it out. So as we come inside, we have a very spacious foyer. There's a bathroom on my right, and then on the left, there are 2 closets. This one's for your coats and shoes. And this one, because we are in Ucluelet, we've got surfboards. There are some surf shops really close by, Relic and Long Beach, where you can rent gear, purchase items, and also get a surf lesson. So we're gonna make our way into the main space. Here we have a great selection of books, guides, maps to tell you a little bit more about the area. We've got our dining area here, which seats 4 to 6. I don't know how much you would use this formal dining area because just over here is the kitchen, and last night we actually arrived and we cooked a delicious meal. You've got 2 bar stools on that side, 3 here, so it's just a perfect, entertaining, comfortable area. This tour is going to be a little bit different because normally I tell you a lot of the details, but since this is an Airbnb, we want to know how convenient it is for an Airbnb, so I'm going to tell you. We've got full-size fridge, freezer. We've got water on demand and ice, your cubed crushed ice. I'm telling you, these cabinets are loaded with spices. We've got a microwave, gas range, there's a Bosch dishwasher, and I've been to a few Airbnbs, but I've never seen an actual espresso maker and a coffee maker, so you have a choice. There's also a bean grinder there as well. We brought in the delicious pastries from Wildflower yesterday as well, so an almond croissant and a cronut. Enjoyed that with our morning espresso. It was very delightful. And then, of course, while you're doing your dishes, you have this incredible view, high ceilings, exposed beams, ton of natural light, great space to hang out. And then over to the living area. Beverage cooler. I love the little sign here. It says, need a beer? Help yourself. Try to replace and give back what you like. So really nice way when you come in, maybe you haven't gone shopping yet, you can grab a neutral and then later on replace it with something else. And then we've got a television here. We've got Sonos throughout the home, so even in the bathroom. So you just, as long as you have the Sonos app, you can connect your music to the sound system, gas fireplace, and then amazing westerly views. So we have some incredible sunsets here. We're very close to the Wild Pacific Trail. It's an 8-kilometer walk along the rugged coastline. This is a very generous sized terrace. There's seating and a barbecue, which we also used last night. And then you can see directly in front of us is the Black Rock resort. So a fantastic spot for some fine dining with ocean views or to have a spa day. And then have a look at this stunning print. So this actually has a little story behind it. It was photographed by Tom Survey, who is a world famous photographer. And this is of surfer Kai Odin, and apparently just after this photo was taken, the competition was actually put on hold because it was deemed too dangerous. And this is in Tahiti, and I believe the exact surf break, don't come at me in the comments, but I believe it's pronounced Tia Opo. This is a great spot to actually watch eagles that are perched on those trees. You can see whales. Again, the West Coast is fantastic for fishing and whale watching. We've got this corner L-shaped sofa, cozy, kind of hugs the fireplace and the TV, or if you just want to look at the view, why wouldn't you really? We've got wide plank floors throughout and just a really beautiful, cozy, open space. In the primary bedroom, we have a king-size bed. There's also a king-size bed in the second bedroom, so great space for two couples because you're not really compromising anything. Incredible views here, and there is actually electric blinds, blackout blinds, so you can make it pitch dark in here. We've got two bedside tables, reading lamps here next to them, and some hanging space. And then we walk down here. This door is actually locked. This is where the owner has some of their personal belongings. And then I've put my things in here, probably way too many clothes for a couple of days. So we'll close that off. And then we've got the connecting ensuite bathroom. Full-size shower. You've got your niche there with your high-end products. Those are from The Den, which is a local company. And you've got your little seating area there, rain shower, window, double vanity sink, and a floating shelf below to have your products, full-size mirror, which is always nice, and heated floors as well. So as we make our way to the second bedroom, there is full-size laundry here. So we have an LG stackable full-size washer dryer. And then in this other closet, we have an ironing board, cleaning products. So a vacuum, also very good. I did need to use the iron this morning. And then what I love about the second bedroom is you don't really feel like you're compromising a lot if there are two couples staying here. Both are lovely spaces. Both have ensuite bathrooms. We've got the wide plank floor throughout here as well. King size bed, blackout blinds, beautiful light coming in, and two really big full-size closets. And then the bathroom over here also has a double vanity sink and a full-size shower, again with the niche and rain shower and heated floors. And then you actually have a second or maybe a third sink and toilet over on this side. So you could close the door and then any guests coming to visit would just be using this, this washroom here. This Airbnb is owned by Pete Rabb, one of our realtors at Angle & Vokers, Vancouver. So thank you so much to him for the opportunity for us to come inside and check this out and also to stay here. We've really been enjoying it. This evening, we're gonna check out Pluvial Restaurant. It's rated number 37 out of the top 100 restaurants in all of Canada, and it also won an award for Best Destination Restaurant in 2022. So excited for that. We're also going to have a look at some of the beaches. We're right across the street from Big Beach, and this space is actually called the Big Beach Barn. That's where the name came from. And we're about 5 minutes from Florencia Beach, Wick Beach, and a 10-minute drive to Long Beach as well. Tomorrow, we're also gonna tour around a little bit more of Tofino, so we're gonna show you some of that as well. You can rent this space for approximately $400 a night up to $800 a night depending on the season. Obviously in the summertime it's a real hot spot, but I actually really enjoy it now. We were greeted last night with a storm and wind. It's amazing to watch the ocean, and it's a little bit cheaper as well, so now is a great time to stay. All that information will be below the link to the Airbnb, so have a look. This afternoon, we walked along the Wild Pacific Trail. We did a section of it called the Lighthouse Loop, which is a 2.6-kilometer walk. It's suitable for kids, and leashed dogs are allowed. Here you can find the Amphitrite Lighthouse, originally built in 1906 in response to the shipwreck of the Pass of Melfort. It was replaced in 1915 with the current building to better withstand hurricane-force storms. The views of the ocean and the rugged coastline are breathtaking and can be enjoyed from various benches found all along the way. A quick trip to Tofino is about a 30-minute drive. It was actually snowing, so we didn't see too much as we ended up looking for shelter. We couldn't resist stopping en route, however, at Chesterman Beach and watched some surfing, then drove into town to Common Loaf Bakery for a hot cup of tea and a treat. On our way back, we stopped into the Point Lounge at the Wickaninnish Resort before heading back to Ucluelet and the Big Beach Barn. Oceanview is definitely a creative fusion of flavors. They offer a choice of a 3-course meal or 5-course meal. We opted for the 3-course, which is comprised of your choice of appetizer, main course, and a dessert, which they refer to as the beginning, the middle, and the end. It was definitely a memorable culinary experience we thoroughly enjoyed. Thank you for joining us on our West Coast trip. We had such an amazing time at our Airbnb. If you're planning a trip here, we highly recommend the Big Beach Barn. The link can be found below. It's close to beaches, trails, grocery stores, and restaurants. One of our favorite moments were the sunset views. If you want to see more of these videos, give us a thumbs up, comment, share your positive thoughts below. Ciao and have an amazing day. This tour is a little bit different because normally I'm talking about all the products like the countertops shipped in from Italy or waterfall, which actually this is a waterfall countertop and it is lovely, but, or here's a, and a ton of natural light coming in. There are blinds, so you can actually close that all down too if you don't want the light, but I don't know how to. There are blinds, so you can close it all off, but why would you want to do that? Yeah, I'll just say that literally. This Airbnb, this Airbnb is actually owned, sorry, I don't want to say actually. Sorry, I think I'm just gonna